So the first story I'm going to read is very fitting because it's called The Star, and up there's loads of them. Hey, loads of stars. This is a very particular one. A star had fallen beyond the horizon in Canada, perhaps. He had an aunt in Canada. The second was nearer, just beyond the ironworks. So he was not surprised when the third fell into the backyard. A flash of gold light lit the walls of the enclosing tenements, and he heard a low musical chord. The light turned deep red and went out, and he knew that somewhere below a star was cooling in the night air. Turning from the window, he saw that no one else had noticed. At the table, his father, thoughtfully frowning, filled in a football coupon. His mother continued ironing under the pulley with a row of underwear. He said in a small voice, "I'm gone out." His mother said, "See you're no long then." He slipped through the lobby and onto the stairhead, banging the door after him. The stairs were cold and coldly lit at each landing by a weak electric bulb. He hurried down 3 flights to the black silent yard and began hunting backward and forward, combing with his fingers the lank grass round the base of the clothes pole. He found it in the midden, in a decayed cabbage leaf. It was smooth and round, the size of a glass marble, and it shone with a light which made it seem to rest on a precious bit of green and yellow velvet. He picked it up. It was warm and filled his cupped palm with a ruby glow. He put it in his pocket and went back upstairs. That night, in bed, he had a closer look. He slept with his brother, who was not easily wakened. Wriggling carefully far down under the sheets, he opened his palm and gazed. The stars shone white and blue, making the space around him like a cave in an iceberg. He brought it close to his eye. In its depth was a pattern of a snowflake, the grandest thing he had ever seen. He looked through the flake's crystal lattice into an ocean of glittering blue-black waves under a sky full of huge galaxies. He heard a remote lulling sound, like the sound of a seashell, and fell asleep with the star safely clenched in his hand. He enjoyed it for nearly 2 weeks, gazing at it each night below the sheets, sometimes seeing the snowflake, sometimes a flower, jewel, moon, or landscape. At first he kept it hidden during the day, but soon took to carrying it about with him. The smooth, rounded, gentle warmth in his pocket gave comfort when he felt insulted or neglected. At school one afternoon, he decided to take a quick look. He was at the back of the classroom in a desk by himself. The teacher was among the boys at the front row, and all heads were bowed over books. Quickly, he brought out the star and looked. It contained an aloof eye with a cool green pupil which dimmed and trembled as if seen through water. "What have you there, Cameron?" He shuddered and shut his hand. "Marbles are for the playground, not the classroom. You'd better give it to me." "I can't, sir." "I don't tolerate disobedience, Cameron. Give me that thing." The boy saw the teacher's face above him, the mouth opening and shutting under a clipped moustache. Suddenly he knew what to do and put the star in his mouth and swallowed. As the warmth sank toward his heart, he felt relaxed and at ease. The teacher's face moved into the distance. Teacher, classroom, world receded like a rocket into a warm, easy blackness, leaving behind a trail of glorious stars. And he was one of them. Thank you.